This week's California Profile is a living legend in Palm Springs. She has had an impressive career as a journalist covering the lives of celebrities during the most glamorous years of Hollywood. I had the pleasure of working with Gloria Greer in Palm Springs when I was just starting my career as a news anchor. Now, 10 years later, Gloria is still going strong. Our very own Wes Parker profiles one of the hardest working women in show business.
You know, I had affairs with everyone.
We'll find out about that in a minute.
Everything happens for the best.
It's the first time that I've ever interviewed anyone sitting on a sculpture. From Indian Wells, I'm Gloria Greer for KMIR TVC. Peter, Paul, and Mary.
Gloria Greer is a media pioneer who made it big as a columnist for Variety and has been a dynamic entertainment journalist ever since. She's interviewed everyone from Frank Sinatra and Walter Cronkite to Presidents Reagan and Ford to a final interview with Bob Hope. And she has no plans on slowing down.
If you don't do something you enjoy, don't do it.
Gloria keeps up with the latest trends in journalism, staying as relevant today as she did 40 years ago.
I even joined up for Twitter. As you get older, you've got to keep up.
Just because she keeps up with the changes doesn't mean she agrees with all the developments in the industry.
As a journalist, which I think of myself primarily as a journalist, whether it's TV or the written word in a magazine, I am a journalist. And I do resent what I call tabloid journalism. It's way out of hand. Everything is tabloid journalism today. I think that Michael Jackson was a great artist. To have had CNN do nothing but Michael Jackson for days. Oh yes, there's also maybe a bomb that went, that they tested in North Korea, but that was an afterthought. And of course CNN's answer to all the time given Michael Jackson was, yeah, but our ratings went up. And everybody was interested. So there you are, of course they're interested. What's news? And I don't like the fact that you can say dreadful things about people and not check the facts. If it isn't a scandal, it isn't going to sell.
A native of California, Gloria has seen some of the state's proudest moments and remembers them even in the face of current economic uncertainty.
There was a woman by the name of Ivy Baker Priest. Ivy Baker Priest had been the treasurer of the United States. And then, because she lived here, she became California treasurer.
I just happened to have some $100 bills I had made. Would you sign them right there?
Mr. Daly, I can't sign on Sundays.
She was so proud because she got the bonds up to AAA, and now we're down to junk. And I can still see her saying, we did it, we did it, we're a AAA bond in California.
Greer is doing her part to remind people why there is still so much for California to be proud of.
Oh, yes. Well, this show, one of the shows that I do, and this is a PBS show, and that's Exploring the Arts. And that's because there are so many people are not aware of the art events. I mean, you know Los Angeles is the music center and LA Opera, but there's a lot here. I have been doing this show, and the show that'll be on this week is the Virginia Waring International Piano Competition, where fine pianists come from all over the world to compete in this little competition, which happens to be in Palm Desert, California. Earl Wild, who now is in his 90s, but he was considered one of the great pianists of all time. He does master classes here. People are not aware of the many, many cultural events that take place here and opportunities that people have, because I feel proud of that. That is why I'm doing Exploring the Arts.
A Palm Springs resident since 1961, she even has a hard time deciding what she loves most about the Golden State.
The weather, the lifestyle, being able to relax, being able to swim, being able to horseback ride, and go to see a great symphony. I remember interviewing George Burns years ago, but at that point he was quite elderly. And I said to him, "What's your secret?" He said, "Always do something you love." And that's the secret.
It's no secret that Gloria has enjoyed access to some of the world's most influential people, and she's still using her trademark charm to make her mark in journalism.
I'm Gloria Greer for KMIR TV6.
For California Life, I'm Wes Parker.